here, and well, they continue to have a fight up against Talon Esports. But obviously, Talon is having a hard time also taking this compound out of Team Secret's hands.
Ooh. I'm just looking at which team is still a full squad. So BTR and the Vikings. You know what? That's why it's so hard to make predictions. Like we thought, Vikings 5 games in a row, 0 points, and all of a sudden this round they're doing not bad. So I don't know anymore on how to make predictions.
Well, I don't know either. I'm just I'm going with the flow. That's it. But hopefully, like Team Flash, I did expect them to really go big, for this round. But I guess they're like maybe still warming up. Maybe we could see them really put down the rhythm, for the whole team. Maybe we're done with 3 matches or more. But speaking of matches, we got BTR already inside the zone, so perhaps they could turn this situation into a full-blown advantage, compared to the rest of the other teams.
But BTR could make full use of their advantage. Since they have the high ground together with the circle still. Zuxxy spraying onto Achul. Achul, one last hit is needed to knock him down. But Zuxxy, as he wants to spray, he's shot that by Bubu, I believe, from the other side. Got to be extra careful. Vampire Esports, now they don't have the circle, but they face resistance from the Vikings in front of them.
I mean, Vampire Esports right now holding on to a compound outside of the zone, so there's a need for them to do a little cleaning up, especially with Vikings currently in front of them, and even Joel of APG. I mean, Joel, even if he's all alone, he can be pretty dangerous, I mean, after all, he is still Joel of APG. But in the meantime, Joel right now performing for us quite extremely, and he was able to get one player from Vampire Esports to continue to hunt down Miola in this process, but let's see who's going to be winning the fight. So far, it's a play of a cat and mouse, and Miola coming out of that small shack over there to continue to fight up against Joel here with a shotgun, but who's going to be winning the fight here? Joel pretty low in HP, but Miola at the end of that chase, man, that was a long one. Miola still coming up on top.
Looks like in the chase of cat and mouse, the cat actually came up on top. Mela, literally winning that fight, and now he will continue to survive for Vampire Esports. Wow, what a duo.
6 teams now for stage 6. Vikings again is going to make it impossible for Mela to even survive this. I mean, 4v1, that is going to be tough. And it's also tougher, for Doc of Team Secret. He just got shut down by Wunti this time, still coming from the Vikings.
And the Vikings, okay, though they only have 2 eliminations, right? But they're now in the top 6, which is not bad, considering that they have 5 games in a row with a 0. So not bad for the Vikings. Let's see how much more they can gain. BTR still with the high ground, gaining the advantage against Boom Esports, stopping them from moving forward.
I mean, BTR obviously have the high ground, they have the numbers, and there you go. I mean, it was easy, just like 1, 2, 3 here from Federalis, but Zuxxy, okay, a little bit reckless there, getting close to the fire. Now he's paying for it, and now we got Red Face stepping back because of like the nade came from Yummy. But let's see who's gonna be making the first mistake. Is it gonna be BTR or is it gonna be Boom Esports? But I mean, looking at the situation, BTR should be able to eliminate Boom quite easily.
And they are doing exactly that right now. They're trying to rush in, but the nade will force them back. BTR sends their own nade, will not connect at all. Boom Esports, they try to close the gap. Zuxxy gets Yummy, and there's only one more left. They need to follow out upon it, and it's going to be an easy cleanup here by the rest of BTR. But wait a second, the nade from behind, from the Vikings. Now it's their turn.
Here comes the Vikings. Wow, what a way, of course, to eliminate their opponents. They came in by surprise, and BTR right now a little bit catastrophic. We got Zuxxy trying to recover from the situation. Redface backing away for now. Federalis just waiting for the right opening to take down any player from the side of Vikings. But Break continues to cook up a lot of nades here. And Zuxxy continues to get a lot of damage.
and Talon as well. They seem to be moving towards the position of BTR, so BTR, they have to manage two different teams. It doesn't help that the fact that they're on the outside of the circle. The zone is starting to close right now. Because of all these fights happening, Mela at the southern side, all he needs to do is stay put. Drunk, find Zuxxy. And that's an opening for them. They're probably going to go all in. They're looking for the two remaining members of BTR. We have Federales there. But let them go. Now they have the high guy advantage.
Yep, it's really crucial, for Vikings to dominate BTR. If they could win this fight, then they will have to do with talent. I mean, pretty much they already have this one in the bag, but it's just that BTR is really a tough competitor in this tournament. I mean, Vikings Esports, even if they do have all the advantages working out for them, it takes a little time for them to actually do the job. BTR still doing an effective counter so far. Up against Vikings, we got Superman down on the ground, even 1T, and now we got Trang trying to come into play over here, trying to make it happen. Up against BTR, but it's really taking some time. And there you go, the nail in the coffin came from Axel of Talon Esports, and BTR gone.
Oh man, just like that, the blue and Talon as well, the combo. It was deadly enough to finish out the Vikings, but good job for the Vikings this time. Number 4 with 5 elimination points. This time it's between Team Secret, Talon, and Mela for Vampire Esports for the chicken dinner. We can start off with Team Secret and Talon. Boo boo cool. Now down.
Alright, here we go. Team Secret versus Talon versus Vampire. And a Vampire Mela is not taking some action over here. You know what? If you guys want to fight it out first, you can go ahead and do just that. Talon, Team Secret, I think these are the teams that are going to go head to head first. And then Mela going to step into the play here. But let us see if he can pull off a ridiculous gameplay for Vampire Esports to take the crown for this match.
If Mela can actually do it, it's insane. He had that solo play against Joel, and now he's the final player. And it seems like nobody knows where he's at because Talon and Team Secret, they're focused onto each other. But Mela, bad news for him. He does not have the circle. He needs to move forward, and that would expose himself to Team Secret.
So for now, there's no pressure for all the teams here remaining to go for that charge. They're taking the sweet time. Mela, again, just chilling, all alone, all by himself here. But he is definitely showing everyone that he knows how to bite back. He shouldn't be taken lightly as well. He's not a pushover. We all know that Mela can definitely deliver a great win here. But then again, who will be making the first move? That is still the question. Right now, it's a 3v2v1. Team Secret, if they play out their cards right, then they're the team to bag the chicken dinner here. But you cannot make any reckless decisions at this point in the competition.
That's the crucial moment, right? The moment for the chicken dinner. That's why all these teams cannot make reckless decisions. Oh, Mela, he lobbed the nade towards Team Secret. But that does not mean his position is exposed yet. So he's still alright down there. As nades don't really give away your position. You might hear the pin pull, but even that, you have to be really close to hear it. But if you don't, a nade suddenly explodes, you still don't know where it came from. So he's still alright at the south.
Team Secret obviously going for that zone control. We got all three of them lined up, getting the information from Talon and even Vampire Esports. Axel, Achul, also trying to size up the competition. They're trying to check, okay, which direction will my enemies will be coming from. And Talon, they're taking their sweet time, and again, they're really being very patient. This is a Mexican standoff, and eventually, we're going to be running out of space here. And it's all about how good your team is when it comes to extracting information. And there you go. Mela took a big hit from Doc, and now he's out of the game. We are now down to two teams, Talon versus Team Secret.
Okay, here we go. 3v2. And Team Secret, they have control of the circle right now. Talon, they're pushed to a corner. And look at the spread by Team Secret. Talon, they have to deal with them and not knowing exactly where they are as well. This is so difficult for Talon. Oh man, I don't know how they're going to get out of this situation unless they can get two quick knocks onto Team Secret. If not, it's going to be super hard.
Oh, no! Yeah, okay, that was it. The moment that nade hit Achul, I think we already know who's going to be winning the fight. I mean, obviously, Team Secret, every advantage is actually on their side. They have the high ground, they have the numbers,